Cheers. Welcome. Thank you for having me. Party boy Bhav in the flesh.
Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of the Bhavcast. Today I got a special friend here with me. Actually, one of my first friends I met in comedy. The beautiful Brendan Donegan.
What up, Bhav?
How are you, my friend?
That is funny, man. You were one of the first people I met in comedy.
Do you remember how we met?
100%.
So after a mic at Northeast Comedy Cabaret, wow.
Yeah.
I pulled up next to this guy. He was walking to his car, and I was like, hey, man. And I said something like, I like you.
You drove a pretty cool car.
It's a 2010 Honda Civic, a black one, a coupe, not going to lie.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And I just was like, dude, I like you. And he was like, cool. I like you too.
You offered me candy.
Yeah.
I remember that. You were like, get in.
Uh-huh.
I was like, let's hang on a second here.
And then I followed him all the way back to his house.
And that's how we met.
That's how we met. But it's been a good ride.
For sure.
I think we've had two different kind of careers, but, you know, we still love each other.
For sure.
For sure, man.
It's all love. Dude, the people that you start with, you do have this connection of like, I've seen you in the trenches out there for quite a while now.
Exactly.
And you just feel like, I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we both feel some type of pain, and it is what it is. But we understand, and then when we watch other people get past us, we're like, fuck you.
Yeah, which happens quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. What is it that's shitty about us?
I don't know. I mean, if I knew that, I would be trying to work on it or fix it. I don't know. I mean, it's different for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I think at least in the beginning, like, do you ever look back at some of the jokes you were doing in the beginning and you were like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, dude. My first comedy competition at Comedy Cabaret, I invited all my friends, and I lost to my boy, James Hancock. Shout out, James.
James killing it.
Yeah, dude, he's really killing it. And I go up. I'm wearing all white, okay, white pants. I'm wearing these ugly cotton candy Nike shoes that I custom made like in 10th grade.
That is a Bhav move.
Yeah. And then a white shirt with my face on it.
Oh my God. So you already had your own merch. I mean,
Yeah.
this is all making sense.
Yeah. And a black leather jacket.
Yeah, dude. You rolled in like Aziz after he made it.
Yeah.
And like after he had blown the fuck up.
And I remember like I got my name called, and I go up there and I'm like, hey yo, what up, motherfuckers? And then like I didn't get quite a response.
Yeah.
So I was like, nah, y'all didn't hear me. I said, hey yo, what up, motherfuckers?
What are you, a DJ? They're like, we gotta get to it, dude. They're like, yeah, what's up? How are you?
Oh, this had to be like 4 minutes of my 5-minute set. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in the beginning where if you especially, I mean, still now, the first thing that you say, if it doesn't get the reaction that you want, it could shake you.
And it did not shake me. That was the problem.
Then you're staring down the barrel of 4 minutes of silence. I've been there.
I'll never forget it. What was your worst bomb in the beginning /
Oh my God.
thing you'll never
I have
forget?
a really bad one. Pretty
Yeah.
similar, but so the first time I ever did stand-up was in college. I went to University of Scranton.
Right.
And they had a last comic standing competition. And I had never planned on doing I was always a fan of stand-up. But I guess I just didn't realize, like, you can do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you just see these guys, and then, like, you're young, and one day it just sort of clicks where you're like, oh, that's a job for some people.
Mhm.
So I was always a fan of stand-up. Like, I would be watching stand-up, and then I was writing notes to myself.
Right.
I had no plans of doing it. Like, I don't know what I thought I was going to do with those ideas. So it's kind of weird that I was already doing that. But anyways, I had some friends tell me, they're like, oh, you should try it, because I think they just knew I was fans. Right. I was a fan of stand-up, and they were like, oh, you might be good. So I tried it, and it was against a bunch of students. So like nobody had ever done comedy before.
That's an easy W.
Easy W.
Street
all my
comic
friends came out
versus student comic.
Yeah, and like all brand new timers, and I crushed. That first time crushed. Like you look back, you're like, oh, that's a horrible set, but like I
Good
got
energy.
the best reaction.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm the man. I'm amazing. I'm gonna be incredible. I'm gonna probably be on Comedy Central tomorrow. And so then they go, hey, we're gonna book you for a fashion show for the school. They do like a basically like a fundraiser, and they're like, we have like the dance team coming out to be the halftime show, and then we'll have you as the comedian.
Oh.
I'm like, of course I'll do it.
Yeah.
I've done stand-up once in my life. I'll be amazing.
Yeah.
And I go, do you guys want me to do the same material or a brand new 10 minutes? And they go, whatever you want to, like, they're like, we don't fucking know. I don't care. And I'm like, I'll do a brand new 10 minutes. Don't worry about it. Like,
Brendan,
imagine, I would, like, that would shake me. Imagine today going on a real show and going, I'm going to do 10 minutes I've never done before. You go, it's suicide. That is suicide.
Or
I didn't know that. That's how, like, stupid I was. And I got up there, and this is fresh off a hot W. So all my friends were like, oh, Brendan's, he's really funny. You got to come out and see him. I told everybody else in school. They all come to see me. But then I get there, and there was like parents in the crowd because people. It's like a fashion show fundraiser.
Yeah, I got it.
No one's there for a comedy show. And also, I suck. That's not to take away from the fact that I suck. But you get there, I'm like, oh, this is a bad environment. There's a lot of people, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I ate a dick so hard in front of everybody in the school for 10 minutes straight, and that was hard to shake. Well, I didn't do stand up again. I finished out college. That was probably like my junior year.
Yeah.
And then,
you did it in college.
Well, just those 2 times.
Okay,
And then I graduated. I started working, and I didn't perform again for 2 years.
Yeah. Dude, that's crazy. Weren't you also valedictorian or some shit?
I like to tell people that.
Why were you giving a speech at college?
I don't know, dude. Just fucking.
Why did they let you give a speech at college?
Yeah, dude. It's so funny that people will see that video and they'll go, "Man, but you must have been really smart. You're the valedictorian."
I'm like, why did they give you the authority, Brendan?
Dude, I don't know why they gave me the authority. So the way that they did it was, you just had to like submit a portion of a speech you would write, and then the students would vote. So the students voted for me to do it.
Wow.
So I was not qualified at all, but everybody thought.
But you crushed it. You crushed it.
That was like that felt like my first real stand-up performance.
Yeah.
It was like 10,000 people.
No, dude, you really crushed it. You know what you felt there? The power of numbers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier, way easier for
way easier.
Yeah.
When I first did stand-up, it was like for this Mr. North Penn show back at our fucking high school. And I was like...
you tried it back in high school once?
Well, I didn't actually know I was doing stand-up.
Right.
Like, so they were just like, oh, can you do this thing because you're involved in school? Like, you're a fun guy.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'll do it.
Sure.
And it was like the second time they were doing it. It was like the second iteration. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And they're like, weeks have gone by, and they're like, Bhavik, what's your talent? I'm like, I really don't.
I'm just charismatic.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really, I'm not talented at all. So then, like, eventually I was like, oh, like, can I just, like, kind of do, like, I didn't even know what stand-up was in, like, 12th grade, 2012.
Yeah.
So I was like, I just will kind of make fun of the other contestants. And then I had to write all these jokes on paper. I got my friends to help me write it. I had to submit it to the principal. You know what I mean? It was like a fucking production.
Did they make you tailor like what you could say?
Obviously, I couldn't say bad things.
Right.
But I basically just made fun of everyone's talent. That was like my gimmick. But like I remember coming out and the principal was standing right on stage. She was like, "If you say anything bad, I'm gonna come up there and take you off." Shout out Burton T. Hines. I didn't do anything bad. That's why you didn't have to come out. That's why I'm here, dog.
Shout out.
Burton T. Hines, yeah. And
so you just started roasting people? Like, how does that go?
So no, I basically so I had the act written out.
Right.
Because I had to submit it. And so I memorized it. I wrote all the contestants' names on my hand.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm like, I don't know what this is. And then I went out there, and like the whole thing was I came out sweeping the last person's act.
Right.
And
cocky move.
Creativity,
wow.
dog. Like I was like sweeping as I cleaning it up. He made like a mess, so I was like the janitor.
I thought you were saying like this is gonna be like I'm sweeping you off.
Oh no!
Sweeping the competition off the floor.
Nah. And then Spider-Man, I had a Spider-Man costume, so he comes out and gives me a mic. And he was like, "You got to do this." And I just went into it. I was like, "Guys, the next 10 minutes going to be really funny or really awkward." That's punch
good opening line.
So hard, dude. And I didn't even know. It just came out.
That's a great lesson to learn. Just address the room.
Dude, after anything I said was funny. Yeah. That was scary, dude.
But like, give me a line that you made fun of the other contestant. Like, hey, look at this ugly piece of shit.
Anish, the guy that made Tinto,
okay.
He had this cool thing. It was like an indoor flying kite. The more you pull it, the harder the tension got, and it flew. So I just like took a glow stick on a string, and I just spun it around my head, and I was like, not talented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I used one guy played a guitar, so then I came out playing the guitar, but he was playing it in the a background.
Yeah.
Like no one could see him off stage, and it was like it didn't even look cool. Like
Right.
it didn't even like make sense.
So he didn't show himself playing guitar?
Eventually he did because I like he had a girl in his act, so I had the same girl in my act, and she was like, "Nah, I'm not impressed with you," you know. So sometimes I was the beat of the punch, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So and then like my math teacher I roasted, I was like, "This guy's so old. He was alive when dinosaurs were here."
Yeah.
You know, it was all very bad.
Right.
But the energy just in the room I had.
Must have been some good energy.
Dude, it was the most energy.
Did you win?
Nah. Nah.
Yeah, that's all adding up.
Yeah. But I won crowd vote. The thing was, I couldn't win.
Okay.
Because I roasted some teachers, you know.
You do always bring out a good crowd. I feel like you have a lot of people that support you.
I would like to think, you see that? He gives you great credit, Bhav Nation. This man, Brendan Donegan,
Got a
gives you
whole
great
nation.
credit.
Bhav Nation.
But they'll come out eventually. The train will come around.
What, Bhav Nation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call them yet.
Bhav Nation I like.
You like?
Because then it feels like you could,
Start a war?
start a war, be attacked.
If Ukraine needed some aid, Bhav Nation could show up.
Yeah, like, hey, do you have any jungle juice that we could use? You'd be like, we're your nation. I don't know if you're bringing the supplies.
These are real bombs? I thought you guys were talking about Jaeger bombs.
Right. They're like, thanks, Bob. We're actually getting destroyed, our lives.
But no, dude, Bhav Nation gonna come up. You know, we all have concealed carry weapons, licenses. So
What, everybody in your nation?
yeah, it's a requirement.
Sounds dangerous.
It
dude.
is.
Jeez.
But we're a friendly kind. We all meditate, so we know when to use these weapons.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are very peaceful killers.
Peaceful killers. We only fight when we gotta.
Okay.
We train like we gotta, but we never want to use it.
Right. You're like, Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee.
Just any guy in a movie that's like, I can fight, but I don't want to.
I don't want to.
Yeah.
And that's like
It's way better.
I try to live my life like a movie, Brennan.
Sure.
Do you try to live your life like a movie?
Yeah.
What was the last big movie you had?
Super bad.
Super bad.
What last big movie that I've seen?
No, like in your life. If your life was a movie, what was the last big scene you had?
God. Yeah, super bad. That was me in high school.
So you partied in high school?
Yeah, my entire Superbad is maybe still to this day one of my favorite comedies of all time because I don't know if there's a better high school movie that captured what high school was like for me, where it was just me and my friends. All our efforts we're trying to do is how we could find alcohol and get fucked up some way, and chasing girls, and just being stupid. And that was like my high school experience, and like cursing horrible, like saying the worst things, like you're just such an asshole in high school. And that was my experience.
When were you born? 93?
93.
93, yeah. The year of Jordan's first 3-peat, baby.
That's right.
Nobody ever talks about that. Such energy around our births.
Me and Jordan, big years for both of us.
And Bhav, come on, how you gonna leave
That's
me
right.
Sorry. How you gonna leave me out of that, dog?
What month?
November.
November.
Yeah, so it was much later.
God, I'm so much older than you.
Are you? How much?
January.
Yeah, you are this old fuck.
Sorry.
You fucking grandpa.
Well, I'm wise.
You are wise.
That's why I'm so much wiser than you.
That's why I got circumcised at 21, because Brendan was like, dude, you can't be walking around with that foreskin all the time.
Yeah, that's how wise I was, that it took you 21 years to get circumcised. you were that far behind from just that extra 6 months.
Oh.
Not 6 months. 10 months. Jesus. 11
Dude,
months.
it's all right. I always say on this podcast, I might be an engineer during the day, but nights and weekends, math doesn't happen right here on this couch.
We can tell. Look at this apartment.
Yeah, dog. So many things happening here.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have a couple people on so they can see the hanging Dairy Queen sign.
That's right, dude. DQ, I used to work there.
Yeah, you did.
I worked there in high school as well.
How many? All 3 years of high school?
No, so...
or 4 years for some people?
Me and my friends used to do, speaking of getting fucked up, is we would all get a shore house at the end of the... So when we graduated high school, we would get a shore house in Wildwood, New Jersey,
like
White Trash City. Yep.
Senior.
No. But so we would do senior week, but the entire summer. and we get jobs down
White
there.
privilege. I love that.
Well, we would have to work these horrible jobs,
Yeah.
and we would live in like a 1-bedroom with like 12 dudes. It was disgusting.
That's no privilege at all.
But it was fun.
It's
It's what we used to do. And so I worked at Dairy Queen on the boardwalk.
yeah.
And, I'm diabetic.
Oh.
But it didn't stop me from drinking like a maniac. I was just stupid when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Did
drink
you
like
go to
that
Dairy
anymore.
Queen drunk?
No, not really. But like, you would go high.
Yeah, yeah.
But like the real problem was just I would save money and wait until I got to work to eat, which is just ice cream and hot dogs.
yeah.
So I was eating like 3 hot dogs a day,
Uh-huh.
ice cream every night for about 90 days straight. While drinking, I think we drank for 90 days
yeah,
straight.
of course.
And I'm also diabetic partying.
Damn, I'm surprised you still have all your limbs.
Yeah, we all are.
If you could lose a limb, which one would you lose?
Oh man, I think I would go a foot. Like I would like, is it leg, arm, or hand, foot? I'd rather lose a foot or a leg than a hand or an arm.
So you
can get one of those sick robot legs,
Oh.
and you still wear long pants. It's kind of hard to disguise.
But what if you had like an arm that was like super, had super utility, like
a Thor?
no,
hand?
I mean utility. So like, imagine you were just
Or like
like
a
chilling,
Thanos hand,
and
I mean.
someone's like, "Oh, like you have a bottle opener," and your hand's now a bottle opener. You know?
I was not expecting that. So you're saying I have a hand that morphs into just whatever
A
the fuck it wants?
transformer hand, dog.
So you're talking about if I'm just a superhero.
No. I mean, yeah,
That's
I guess.
a superpower. If you have a hand that can turn into a fucking blender.
No, that's engineering. That's engineering. That's not
Do you
superpower.
think
We're
we're
not
that close?
I mean,
You're the engineer.
Iron
I
Man
guess.
did it. I think we're close. If we can imagine it, we can do it.
Iron Man's based off a true story.
Yeah, dude. If we can imagine it, we can do it. Like, I think that's one of the real things about human nature.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah. So I think it's already in the works, bro. We just need to figure out what your utilities is. Maybe we can't give you all of them. Maybe 15.
But like, I just feel like those robot legs are so sturdy. It would be like barely. I would almost prefer a
But it
robot
might be
leg.
uneven. You know,
Why would your hand not be uneven? Though?
because like, you write with one hand, right? You only write with your right hand or your
Sure.
left hand. But like, let's say you're walking, that is a compound task. You need both of your legs. So what if your one leg is really strong and just pushes your stride every time? You know?
Then maybe I just take off the other leg. I go both robot
Oh,
legs. They're better.
yeah.
I don't worry about breaking
You
a
just
knee.
party twice as hard, lose the other appendage.
Might as well just keep it symmetrical.
I love that. I love that for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then you can be. You ever watch wrestling?
I used to.
Yeah. So Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
Imagine how good your sweet chin music would be.
right. Just anything with a robot leg is better.
Yeah.
You could run faster. You don't have to worry about injuries.
Yeah.
It looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, you convinced me.
Let's do it.
You know what's better than a robot leg, though?
Robot dick.
Hey, he said it, not me.
Had a feeling, and I absolutely nailed it. This is going so well for me on this podcast. I'm like 10 for 10 right now.
Yo, man, you're really crushing it. You're crushing it.
Let's go.
Man, so you worked at Dairy Queen. What was your favorite snack, man?
Oh, dude, Reese's Blizzard.
Reese's Blizzard?
I'm a Reese's guy.
Yeah, Reese's guy.
Through,
Do you like it with chocolate ice cream or vanilla or twist?
vanilla?
Vanilla.
I'll go twist. I won't go chocolate.
Full chocolate.
If the Reese's, all three is obviously amazing. It's ice cream.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, I know.
vanilla's my number one, twist number two, chocolate number three.
yeah. Well, after 15 years of running it, it's
Yeah.
like you really get to see like some people enjoy chocolate Reese's and some people enjoy like a vanilla Reese's.
Right.
And you're like, that's nice.
Dude, it would be so tempting. I would go back in the freezer and they have all the toppings of just, it's like fucking heaven. And I would just go back there and you'd be like, just
I love
crushing toppings.
throwing things up in the air and catching them in my mouth. That's like my thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
like balls. That was there. That was low hanging fruit. Balls.
Yeah, no ball. Ball. Oh, I like I do like to get balls in my mouth. You know what I mean?
Wait, what is your favorite Dairy Queen treat?
Mine, so it's actually called just the Bhav. Because
Okay.
after
that's
this
self-made?
yeah, like after this long, I kind of just, it can be in Blizzard or like parfait style, like layers. If
Okay.
the Blizzard machine is clean.
Ooh, so you've made this.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I can't
it's
wait
just
to
like,
hear the
yeah,
ingredients.
it's just my John. And because sometimes the Blizzard machine is dirty, and I don't want to re-dirty it. So I just make it parfait style.
Gotcha.
But so basically it's like either vanilla or twist ice cream.
Okay.
I think I'm lactose intolerant now, so vanilla really affects my stomach.
But twist and chocolate not so much?
It's just less. I think vanilla affects me more.
Interesting.
Yeah. I've timed it down to like 30 minutes. If I eat a vanilla snack, I'm going to shit in 30 minutes.
Do you think it's because I kind of feel like I'm gravitating toward being more lactose intolerant just because I've stopped trying to drink so much dairy, and then when you go back, do you think that you got it just from the amount of like ice cream and stuff?
Oh, dude, I never stopped. I never stopped. Like when you talk about your 90 days, this is 15 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've never stopped.
And I'm the diabetic. What the fuck?
I never,
makes no sense.
I've eaten enough sweets to kill 80 diabetics. Like that's what I'm saying, dude. I have like like if you cut me open, it's cocoa fudge.
Wow.
You know what that shit is?
Yeah, it's like the
like heavier dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Laundry's done.
Nice.
Dude, that shit I discovered that like 5 years in, and that is like my cocoa fudge, midnight fudge, dark fudge, whatever they call it.
The peanut butter fudge.
Yeah, peanut butter. I like peanut butter, but like I'm more of a chocolate guy. I love peanut butter. Reese's, I love it.
Totally.
Yeah.
But you put peanut butter chocolate mix, it's game over. There's nothing better to me than that.
Now they have this thing called graham cracker fudge.
What?
So when they use it in like the s'mores blizzard, the New York,
the white fudge?
No, it's like brown.
Gotcha.
It's literally like crushed sugary graham cracker. Yeah. It's disgusting. And like fucking you put that, cocoa fudge, rainbow jimmies because I like it to look nice, and then like cookie crunch, like the cake crunch.
Yes.
Oreos is always nice. And then from there it's like that's like the base minimum, and then
this is the start of the Bhav?
The Bhav, yeah.
Gotcha.
And then from there it's like whatever else I'm feeling that day. I could throw in some Reese's or brownies or something like that. Some strawberry never hurts. But like some things there's things I would avoid. See, everything goes in, but things I would avoid is like marshmallow. I'm not like too much of a big fan of marshmallow anymore. Heath, I don't really care for Heath too much.
I don't care for Heath either.
Yo, I think time traveling's real because anytime a child comes to Dairy Queen, they order Heath. I'm like, yo, this is an old man.
Yeah.
Heath is an old man's candy.
Imagine a kid going and throw some Heath on there.
I see it all the time. Can I have a mini Heath Blizzard?
Yeah, get this little man out of here.
You are time traveling. Like that's disgusting.
I don't like that. Yeah. Who's this Benjamin Button ordering ice cream right now? I don't like Heath or Ledger.
Yeah, dude.
Nailed it.
Wait, Ledger?
Heath Ledger, baby.
Oh,
let's go.
Fuck
I'm
that
quick.
guy.
You got to keep up, you guys. You got to keep up. And this is a quick podcast.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know how quick we going over here.
Heath Ledge, R.I.P. Pouring out.
The left side of the couch is more faster than the right side of the couch today.
That's right.
And then from there it's like anything else, but
so if someone orders the Bhav, they don't know. It's not like a set thing.
No.
You dangerous for the customer.
Yeah, well, guys, look. One day I'm gonna open up my own ice cream shop because I'm like very like after like you know what kills me about Dairy Queen? I don't know. I don't think you worked there long enough to understand.
Only 2 summers.
Yeah, but like, have you ever seen a baby eat ice cream for the first time?
Yeah.
That is like I know it's like weird in 2022 to talk about kids because some people have ruined it for everyone, but like like
that's a hilarious way to describe pedophilia.
Yeah.
You know, I love kids, but some people had to go ruin it.
Dude, I like kids love ice cream and they're unfiltered and they're good time and
kids are the best.
When you watch them register ice cream and like vanilla with rainbow jimmies, they're just like they're like,
what is this that just entered my body?
Literally, my whole family will be at Dairy Queen. We just all there could be a line to the other side of the mall. We're just all checking out this baby. Like, yeah,
it's so fun.
A mom added me on Instagram recently because her kid liked my milkshake so much.
You made the shit. Your milkshake literally brought all of the boys to the yard. That's crazy. Wow.
I was like, dog. If I was single, you'd be my step kid, dude.
God, dude, I've never had a milkshake so good that I friended somebody on Instagram. Wow.
I put a little.
What did you put in that shit?
A little bit of cocoa fudge.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you guys, cocoa fudge is like cocaine. I would if it was either cocoa fudge or drugs, I would have to choose cocoa fudge.
I mean, they're both drugs.
It is
in my mind. I'm more addicted to cocoa fudge than drugs.
Did you know sugar and cocaine kind of have the same influence on your brain?
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I can feel it, dude. I mean, I'll give up sugar for one day and feel a massive hangover.
Yeah. It's
hard to. I've been trying to shake it. I would love to be off sugar. It's so addicting.
But you know, why is it so legal in America?
It's just so ingrained now in everything. Like it's so hard to avoid sugar.
Yeah.
Like you go out and you get any food and you look at the back label, like everything is like even if it's reduced fat or reduced sugar or it's whatever, it's all manipulated the way that they label this stuff. And it's so fucked up because they'll try to market things as healthy treats and you're like, oh, I'm being healthy. And you're like, oh, wait, no, I was tricked. It's actually a ton of sugar.
Yeah.
But they just label it a certain way that it's like vegan or it's gluten-free. But it's like, oh, why is this 25 grams of sugar?
Just like the whole plastic straw nonsense. You know, they were like, plastic straws are killing the ocean. And it's like commercial fishing.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm sure is
don't you feel
contributing to
dumb
killing
every
that stuff.
time you've been like tomfooleried?
Yeah, and especially with something like that. I mean, look, I'm fine with whatever fucking straw. I don't really give a shit. But you're like, isn't there bigger
fish to fry?
Fish to fry, no pun intended. But like, isn't there bigger issues? Maybe like world hunger. We can start. I mean, I don't know. That sounds foolish too. I guess act like it's not important. But you know what I'm saying.
Sometimes I think Corona was just Mother Nature telling us, hey, I'm watching y'all.
Right. I brought you in this world. I can take you out.
And even if it was man-made, you know, Mother Nature puts man into, like, you know, like physics puts us into motion.
Yeah. Well, Mother Nature's done that a number of years. I mean, there's been pandemics in the past that weren't man-made that, you know, she's had her eye on us. I think we're getting so stupid that she's like, now's the time. we gotta cut down. You guys are getting real dumb out here.
We are. We're getting real dumb. You know what else is real dumb, Brendan? You'll love this.
Let's hear it.
New Jersey.
Wow. This was a setup. This was entrapment. I came onto this podcast thinking that I was walking into friendly territory, and it turns out there's a foe. New Jersey, dude, you're from Pennsylvania originally. People from PA hate New Jersey. And look, I get it, but New Jersey people do not hate people from PA in that same way.
Yeah.
And here's what everyone always says. They go, guys, fucking your taxes in New Jersey, right? I'm like, but that doesn't explain why kids in high school from Philly were ready to jump you. It wasn't over the taxes, you know, but there's a hatred. And I don't get it.
Nah, I'll tell you what it is. For me, I didn't I didn't have the hatred because all my cousins, they're Indian, obviously. They live in Jersey. That's where all the Indians fucking, you know, live.
Right.
In Jersey. Edison, New Jersey, New Brunswick.
There's a ton of Indians in Princeton, Edison, New Jersey. It's a much more diverse area.
You have a bit about it. Like, when you were in college, like, you know.
Everyone in college,
Yeah, it was like, Patel.
You're like, jeez. Like, all related.
Yeah, we are. But that was not what I was trying to get to. What I was trying to get to is, why does New Jersey have so many jug handles and roundabouts? That's what I'm...
That I can see why people hate New Jersey, because that is a real bitch, and I don't understand it. Doesn't, like, why is that the one place?
You smoke weed, right?
Yeah.
I can cut it out.
Legally speaking,
no, he does not. None of us do anything. Legally speaking, we're all virgins.
Yeah.
But I one time went to Jersey.
Yeah.
And I was a little stoned, and I got on one of these roundabout jug handle businesses.
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't get out.
Yeah.
I was too scared to get out.
Yeah, it's like a merry-go-round.
It's aggressive, dude. If you're doing it like in a place that's like kind of like near like New York-ish, like where people are aggressive.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, and you're like, guys, I know how to drive in a lot of lanes, space.
Yeah, the jug handles suck. The taxes suck. There's not a lot of noteworthy people.
The beach is nice.
The beach is nice.
Yeah.
Depending on where you go, can get real dangerous and trashy. Yeah. But there's also nobody that's like New Jersey proud that made it. That's like, I'm from fucking New Jersey. Except
everyone on the Jersey Shore. You know what I mean?
They're not even from New Jersey. They're from like Staten Island and shit.
Oh!
I think one of them is from New Jersey. So that's what I'm talking about.
Again,
nobody wants to be associated.
This is how sheltered of a child I grew up. I can't even pick up little things like this. You know, everyone just be tricking me my whole life.
Yeah.
What is that bullshit?
Why do you think people hate New Jersey?
I think they hate New Jersey because New Jersey is like trying to be something. Like they want to be New York or they want to be Philly.
Yeah.
Jersey just needs to be Jersey. Just accept that you got a beach and just accept everyone uses you for your beach. And besides that, you got nothing really else. Jersey fights within Jersey. They're like, oh, no, we North Jersey. No, we South Jersey. Oh,
That's true.
like you guys can't even fucking figure out yourself.
We kind of latch on to whatever city's closest. Like,
Exactly.
I'll say I'm from Philly.
Mhm.
If you're from South Jersey, from North Jersey, say you're from New York.
Yeah, and like the thing is, I understand people are gonna say, but in Pennsylvania, you guys have Philly and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but nobody from Philly is like, I'm from
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
but the thing is,
Yeah, exactly. And both sides of the state are successful,
Right.
right? So it's like it's okay. But all of Jersey is just
Yeah,
like
we don't have an identity,
Yeah.
I guess that's the thing.
I want you guys to go on a walkabout. Go find yourself. Meditate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what our identity would be. Just
you guys are
know.
just beach people.
I mean, there's so many different types
You're
of Jersey
right,
where
you're
there's
right.
beach people. Then you go to North Jersey,
Mhm.
it's like,
City
there's
people.
city people, there's Guidos,
Mhm.
it's much more diverse in
Yeah.
North Jersey. South Jersey, not as diverse.
Uh-huh.
There's like, you
More
have
rural.
very rich areas. You
Yeah.
have the hood. You have people in the boonies, in the
Yeah.
woods. Like it's
Yeah,
all
the
over the
boonies,
place.
That's where I
There's
work
no
around
identity.
The boonies, yeah. I work at Exit 10, Swedesboro.
Yeah,
so
you get the white trash
I
Hicks.
get it, yeah.
Like it really depends on what pocket of Jersey. Like we're all over the place. We got to pick something and just stick with it.
Yeah, you guys, even if you guys all collectively pick to hate something, I want you guys to
Pennsylvania.
bond over something and create something where I can be like, all right, this is Jersey.
Yeah,
You know, if you guys want to hate Mexicans, hate Mexicans. I don't.
that
give
is
a
a poor example because they keep all of our restaurants alive.
No, I'm just joking. I love Mexican people.
I'm brown. They're brown. I know, it's a love. That was just a joke. Obvious joke. I thought that joke was people would
No,
get
I'm
it.
I think people know.
I don't think they know.
It would be pretty weird to be, be blatantly racist about anybody and then be like, "Am I right?" And just assume that people are on board.
Yeah, man. Dude, you know, I've seen you talk about a bunch in your act, your baby face.
Yes.
You know, I have a baby face.
I'm losing mine though. I think I gotta.
Are you becoming a man?
What do you think? I think I might have to cut that bit soon. I'm getting old.
You are, but like the thing is, you still have kind of a baby face.
Yeah.
No, now you're.
I still hang on to the joke.
Yeah, now you're kind of in college, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'll take that.
yeah. You're growing up.
I'm fine with that. I'm more worried about the day that I'm still doing that joke and people are like, "No, dude, you don't look young. You look pretty old, actually."
Yeah, man.
Which I feel like is approaching.
It is approaching. I think maybe 2022 you can still hold it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's just gonna happen one day.
Mm-hmm. I mean, your face is pretty chiseled. You work out at all?
I've been starting to work out again. I used to work out a lot in high school because I just played sports and
What
you're
kind of
forced
sports
to.
did you play?
I played football for 4 years. I played
What
basketball.
position? I don't know much about football because I spent my childhood studying to be a doctor.
Yeah.
What position did you play in football, dog?
Don't sound so surprised.
I am very surprised.
I played wide receiver. I was good.
Okay, running like that's the guy that catches the ball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
catches
okay,
the ball.
that makes sense. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's a position I could accept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I played.
And quarterback I could accept out of you.
Yeah, I played cornerback.
Oh, what does that guy do?
It's the defensive guy that guards the wide receiver. That,
Oh,
that
okay.
defends the wide receiver.
Oh, okay,
from
so you
catching
guys
the
are kind
ball.
of running together, and
Yeah,
maybe
the
he might
fast
miss.
guys.
You could catch the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Intercept.
I understand football.
And yeah, and then I played a little bit of basketball.
Mm.
I stopped after my freshman year, and then I ran track.
Track. Now that was one I could never get behind.
Yeah,
What are we running to, guys?
the finish line.
There's just so many. When I run, like I have to run. Like I run on the treadmill right now
Yeah.
because I'm trying to get my heart rate up every day.
Yeah,
But I hate it. Like I feel like I'm going nowhere.
it's brutal.
I like to run outside. Feel like I'm going on an adventure. See people. They see me.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have the exchange of life.
Yeah.
But oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I was a sprinter, so I didn't do the long distance, which I find very difficult.
yeah. You look like you're built for sprinter. You got these thick thighs.
Let's go. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
I got
Dude,
I
you know what
got-
holds up thick thighs?
What's that?
A thick ass.
It's true. It's true. Actually, I don't think your ass holds up your thighs. Wild that you're an engineer. But,
hey, I'm an engineer, not a doctor, baby.
That's true. But in terms of the engineering of the legs and walking, that's quite the opposite.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't need to apologize. I'm not a doctor either. I could be wrong. Who knows? We are
both intelligent men.
letting it fly.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Oh, you're a thick ass?
Oh, I was gonna say I got the best calves in comedy, dude. I'll tell you that.
Oh, can I see him? Can you show him
that's
on the
my one claim to
podcast?
fame.
Or would
fucking-
it be too tight on your pants to roll them up?
Dude, they are too tight
Yeah.
on my pants, but I'll give it a shot.
Wow.
Look at that bad boy.
Those are chiseled, dog.
I was not playing around. I got great calves.
Just to compare,
People have been talking about it.
I have no calves.
Oh, dude. Got a shish kebab over here.
Dog,
Man.
you got the lusciousest calves.
You got these great genetic calves. They're a gift.
Yo, your lower body is more superior than a Kardashian's lower body.
Wow, I'll
Yeah.
take that.
I'll have to give it to you because
Thank
your
you.
lower body is real.
I got a tight ass.
Nice quads.
I've never talked so much about my ass before.
Yeah, well, I'm an ass guy.
But yeah, I ran a lot, I guess.
Yeah, that will do it.
Yeah.
I look at spaces and bubbles and kind of positioning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very, very strategic. This is like this is a very smart way to cheat, so much so that you clearly had the knowledge where you could have just studied and
I
passed.
couldn't, dude. I couldn't study because I was having too much fun. You know?
Yeah.
And, so I'm copying his exam, and I'm like, our answers are kind of lining up, but I'm like, we have two different color exams. I was like, there's no way. But the girl in front of him had the same exam as I had, right? Now their exams are matching up, our papers are matching up, and I'm realizing there's 4 colors but just 2 exams. They're just using the
Gotcha.
third and fourth color to trick you.
Right, right.
And then I see now my confidence, like 15 minutes before the exam's ending, is through the roof.
Right.
I'm like, these 2 people's exams are matching. And then the last answer, they have 2 different answers on. And, in that case, who would you pick, the girl or the guy? For the last answer. The rest of the exam is the same.
Well, I guess whoever's you can see better. I mean,
I can see both of their answers clearly. I know. I'm trusting on.
But they have the same.
They have the.
See, now you're just going purely off of gender.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I cannot answer.
I'll tell you, I went bros before hoes every day.
Wow.
Yeah, dog. And I got a hundo.
You heard it here first.
I got a hundo on that exam. She got a
Wow.
98. I got a hundo.
Bitches be.
I went from like a 65 to a 78. I got a C+ in that class.
Man, girls can't even engineer.
They
though.
can, dog.
Kidding.
We are kidding. Some of you are much smarter than me.
I barely passed with a communication degree. So
Yeah. Well, you know who was really smart in that situation was that white man. That's what I'm trying to say.
we got a few.
Yeah, and I'm just here. I make decisions based on data. So that was just I just picked a data point, and I was
So
like,
what's the data point that men are smarter than women?
in certain situations, you have to trust a man's opinion, and in certain situations, you have to trust a woman's opinion.
So you're saying in certain situations you have to trust a man's opinion when it comes to getting things right, when answering the questions right. I honestly love your style, dude, and I think that I fully support men.
Yeah. Shout out, men. Yo, look, I mean, back when I was taking this exam, 2014, the women haven't came around as hard as they did now. You know what I mean?
Sure.
They're not as strong as a force. So back then, all I knew was men.
It's getting incredibly more sexist and more. This entire
Oh my god!
this entire pod has been
Oh,
racist
God.
and sexist.
Oh god!
Might be a lot of cuts that Bhavik is making in engineering. Kidding, he can't do that because he cheated for 4 years. No, that's hilarious.
As someone who's worked at Dairy Queen, do you know what this blizzard is? You might need to take off your sunglasses to see colors.
Oh, I do remember this. I think that they had just. Oh, it's like the birthday cake?
Animal cracker.
What?
Yeah.
But it's got the pink.
I know.
I thought it was like the birthday batter or something.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty close.
Looks similar.
Yeah.
Ooh, animal cracker.
Yeah,
damn.
animal cracker, baby. Has some frosting in there.
Well, so what an interesting little mix of stuff. So you
Yeah.
got the DQ sign,
Uh-huh.
$2 bill,
Yeah.
just to
Someone dropped that
for
in
the
our tip
ladies.
jar, and I was like, what an idiot. Like, why would you give that up?
cute puppies,
Puppies.
a trophy,
A trophy.
it's
I used to-
karate.
I used to do karate. I used to be a champion in 2004.
Harry Potter,
I
a complete 8-film collection.
I love Harry Potter, dog.
A medal, what is that for?
Just more karate. Just for now. This is just for
Just
like
to
aesthetic.
show people and kick your fucking
Yeah, I'm gonna
ass.
fucking whoop your ass.
One sneaker.
Yeah, because we're sneakerheads over here.
What is this?
So these are called dandias. Like, have you ever seen Indian people? They do this thing called Gurba. It's like you might have. I mean, you're around a lot of Indian people. It's like this dance they do with these sticks, and they just hit them around and shit. It's like
Yeah.
a good time.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I was just trying to get some culture in there.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then 3 jackets.
Yeah, just some merch up there, but like they don't get on the camera, unfortunately.
Oh, this is your merch?
Yeah, so that one is mine. This is just a Nike jacket, and that's Hasbulla. You do your taxes yet?
I did.
Oh, very nice, buddy.
Yes, yes. I owe so much money this year.
Everybody owes so much money.
Yeah, it sucks.
You know what's crazy? They want more money from us.
Yeah, and I don't even owe money because I like made a bunch of money. It's because I like did things stupidly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy to me. They never teach you about smart money in high school.
Or just how to do your taxes. Why is that why is that not a required
Or
class?
teach you how to use a public restroom.
Explain.
You ever just walk into a public restroom and someone just shat over the whole fucking
That's true. There are a lot of people in America that need to be taught how
Yeah,
to
like
use-
what? Yo, really funny thing. I had a guy over here and like he brought his buddy and the question came up about washing their hands in the bathroom.
Mhm.
And he's over here literally he's like, yeah, I didn't wash my hands because you didn't have a fucking towel in there
Yeah.
to dry your hands. And I was like, oh, I had no idea that was a requirement.
Yeah, I don't completely disagree with this guy. I'll be honest with you.
I was like, checkmate, dog.
I am not that bad at going to the bathroom, so if I don't have something I don't want to walk out with wet hands if
Uh-huh.
I'm in
Yeah.
somebody else's home. I would probably just raw dog it and go, yeah, I know I don't have shit on my hands.
I had so much respect for that answer.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I respect him.
I was like, bro,
Sounds like a good guy.
it was a good guy. One of the biggest lessons we learn in industrial engineering is incentive. That's key.
Yeah, with anything.
Anything.
If you're not motivated by some incentive
Right.
of your job, you're like, look, I already don't want to be here. You got to give me something.
Something. Just and no one's sucking my dick at work. So
Why is nobody sucking his dick at work? Could you give the kid some incentive? That's what I'm
anything. That's
talking
all.
about.
I just want one incentive, Brendan.
One dick
One.
sucking a quarter at
One.
least.
One. I mean,
I don't care who it's from, Barry or.
why
you
the
know.
fuck do we have Kim on the team if she ain't sucking dick?
Whoa. Kim, I apologize. I don't know you, but I know that you're worth more than that.
Did you watch Harry Potter growing up?
Yeah. God, and the smooth transitions too.
You like them?
Yeah.
People
just-
have really commented on them.
Oh yeah, man, very good. I loved HP, dude.
Did you?
I fucking loved it.
Because someone said that to me, and I was like, "Did you?" And then I started asking them questions. They couldn't answer any of them.
Try me.
All right.
I don't know how deep cuts.
No.
been
It
a
wasn't
little
even
while.
like anything.
I read those are like the first books I read.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, but reading's fun.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You like reading?
Yeah, now I do.
Yeah, that's why you're so intelligent.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's your favorite character? That's all I really care about. Top 3. I know there's a lot. So
Ron Weasley,
that's a good one.
Snape,
Good one.
and Sirius Black.
Thank God. Those are all great.
Yeah.
I was scared that you were gonna say Cedric Diggory.
Fuck Cedric. dude. Fuck Cedric.
So
dude.
many people.
I loved him as Batman.
Dude, dude, fucking someone said, 2 people said Cedric Diggory on this podcast so
Right.
far. And the first person that said, I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, the guy that got killed by Snape?
Robert Pattinson.
And then he was like, the new Batman? I was like, they let that Teen Wolf guy become Batman?
Yeah, he killed it.
I mean, that's better because, like, who's that, Ben Affleck or someone didn't?
I mean, there's been Ben Affleck, and then you have the old Tim Burton
Yeah.
ones, and then Christian Bale.
Christian Bale was the best
Yeah,
to me, in my opinion.
love Christian Bale.
And now that people are giving this Cedric Diggory a high reward, maybe I might give this Batman a chance.
Dude, it's really good.
Okay.
It's very good.
Well, I'll take that opinion to
Yeah,
heart.
and I went into it like with not the highest of expectations. I mean, the only thing everyone's gonna tell you, and it's long. It's a long movie, but I don't go to the movies very often, anymore. So I went. I went in the lounge chair ones, and you get your popcorn, and I was fine chilling for 3 hours in just this. It was a treat, and it was so good, dude. I thought it was great. He killed it. He's like a younger Batman. They're playing up nice.
Thank you.
And it was awesome. I highly recommend.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Brendan, to keep showing you the world, but I'm connected because I'm brown.
It's just funnier thinking that almost people have phones because it's like, if that's true,
It is.
which I'm still not sold.
I'll show you. I'll show you out the
It's
window.
like you have so many options. Like,
That's why sometimes like
call somebody, steal somebody's Venmo.
anything, anything.
Take some selfies. Make an OnlyFans. Something.
Sell your feet.
Sell your feet.
What if you
Or homeless
call the
feet.
guy at
Bilbo
7-Eleven?
Baggins' feet.
Call the guy at 7-Eleven. Tell him there's something going on outside. You go in, just steal some shit.
Yeah, be smart with your drugs.
It's crazy.
Not all homeless people are on drugs.
You wanna? You said you want to be home by 9 or get out of here by 9?
I'll probably try to. What time is it?
8:30.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably try to get home close to 9.
Okay. Well, guys, this has been my man, Brendan Donegan.
Thank you, Bhav.